do this. We should be live any moment now, and YouTube tells me I'm live. So thank you for waiting. I always forget that it takes me more time than I think that it does to make a cappuccino. So sorry that I'm a few minutes late. I'll try to plan more in the future next time. Let's see, Keith Nichols says, let's go, this one really slowed me down. Okay, so it might be a tough one. So let's find out. This, by the way, is still the console from yesterday. Finished the day with a little OCR program. That was fun. So if you want to see that, check yesterday's video. But yeah, let's start reading day 11. Monkey in the middle. Hey Smap UK, welcome. And Luke is there as well, watching with the whole family. No pressure, thank you. So yeah, let's read day 11. Monkey in the middle. As you finally start making your way upriver, you realize your package is much lighter than you remember. Just then, one of the items from your pack goes flying overhead. Monkeys are playing keep away with your missing things. To get your stuff back, you need to be able to predict where the monkey will throw your items. After some careful observation, you realize the monkeys operate based on how worried you are about each item. You take some notes, your puzzle input, on the items each monkey currently has, how worried you are about those items, and how the monkey makes decisions based on your worry level. For example, and SmapUK says, I wrote my OCR helper last night. Yeah, it's really fun to do and it's not that hard. It sounds complicated, but it really isn't. Yeah, let's see. Monkey Zero, starting items 79 and 89, 97 and 89. Operation new is all times 19, okay. Test divisible by 23, if true to... Okay. That's a lot to take in. So what is old? Okay, let's just skip it for now. These are the rules, let's see what it actually means. Each monkey has several attributes. Starting items list your worry level for each item the monkey is currently holding in the order they will be inspected. Okay, and as you can see, it's not sorted by number, so this is basically random, right? Let's see. Operations shows how your worry level changes as the monkey inspects an item. Okay, so you take this value, which represents olds. This one squares it. Okay. Let's see. Operation like new is old times 5, meeting your worry level after the monkey inspected the item is 5 times whatever your worry level was before inspection. Okay, so these numbers start to grow very, very, very fast, especially this one. That worries me already. Let's see. And the divisible thing, that probably means we have to do some least common divisor thing. I think I still have an extension from that, but I will probably have to Google how that works. But that is probably for part 2, so let's not worry about it too much right now. Yeah, this looks complicated. Let me just keep reading. Let's see. Test item shows how the monkey uses your worry level to decide where to throw an item next. If true, shows what happens with an item if the test was true. If false, shows what happens with an item if the test was false. After each monkey inspects an item, but before it tests your worry level, you're relieved that the monkey's inspection didn't damage the item. Cause your worry level to be divided by 3. Then round it down to the nearest integer. Okay, so you can basically do integer division, because that will always round down. So like 2 divided by 3 is 0. Same as 1, and etc. So that's useful. We can just do integer division and not have an issue there. But basically this says, after each monkey inspects, but before it tests your worry level. Okay. So the inspect means you do this, And then before you do this test, you divide by 3. Okay. The monkeys take turn inspecting and throwing items. On a single monkey's turn, it inspects and throws all of the items it is holding, one at a time and in the order listed. Monkey 0 goes first, then monkey 1, and so on until each monkey has had one turn. The process of each monkey taking a single turn is called a round. When a monkey throws an item to another monkey, the item goes on the end of the recipient's monkey list. Okay, so basically that is a queue. First in, last out. A monkey that starts a round with no items could end up inspecting and throwing many items by the time its turn comes around. Wait, what? Okay. That starts around with no item could end up inspecting and throwing many items by the time. Okay, because you process it in order. If they start with nothing, doesn't mean that they execute that turn with nothing. If a monkey is holding no items at the start of its turn ends. Okay, so then we just skip it. Okay. In the above example, the first round proceeds as following. Okay, so then we have a playthrough. After round 1, the monkeys are holding items with these worry levels. Okay, monkeys 2 and 3 aren't holding any items at the end of the round. They both inspected items during the round and threw them all before the round ended. This process continues for a few more rounds. After round 2, the monkeys are holding, yes, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay. So 10 round, 20th round, okay. Chasing all of the monkeys at once is impossible. You're going to have to focus on the 2 most active monkeys if you want any hope of getting your stuff back. Count the total number of times each monkey inspects items over 20 rounds. Okay. In this example, the 2 most active monkeys inspected items 105 and 101 and 105 times. The level of monkey business in this situation can be found by multiplying these together. Okay, figure out which monkey to chase by counting how many items they inspect over 20 rounds. What is the level of monkey business after 20 rounds of stuff slinging Simeon's shenanigans? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about this one. I think this will be hard to do, but let's see. It's nicely indented and has new lines there, so let me just check the input here just in case. Okay, so they have 8 monkeys. So yeah, let's just start coding then. We clone day 0 into day 11. We set up the class. Let me make it readable for you guys and gals. So yes, this becomes day 11. We pass that to the base class so that we get the right input for the day as well. And let's start on part 1. I will probably start with the test input because I need to... First part isn't too bad. Yeah, I can imagine, but I'm already worried. So in this case we override our test input. Input like this. Void class input. So let's see, we do input dot 2 lines, no, first split by double line. So this will be, come on, in this case, because I hard coded it here, I will need to change this to do change to Unix line endings for real input. Okay. So these are the monkeys of our monkeys. This. So then we have I could do an as operator here. So we do as. In that case, the first one is x dot split, and we split that on this character, and we take the first one, we trim, and we parse this as int. No, actually do it like this, and we do split on that as well. Actually, we can do to char array as int 32s. So this will be the first one. So this will give us the starting items. This is actually fun because we need to have some tokenization here, because we can replace just the keyword old with an actual value and then have something to evaluate the state. Let me look at the input to see what kind of inputs there are. So there's times, there's plus, times and plus. Okay, so it's not that bad, right? Let me think. So basically for this case, what we can do is we can split the instruction on either plus or times, check which one it is. Oh no, we can split it on space, and then we can make a rule for that. Let me see. We make that a func int string int parse execute rule value. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't return. Okay, so okay. So we do string parts is rule.split on space, right? So we take everything is divided by space. So this is a string array, and it is always either old or value, and then we have times or plus, and then another old or a value, right? So if we check the operator, let me see. So the parsed, and this becomes a string string a bool multiply string b. And this isn't old, but we do the multiplication sign here. So basically this will be 3 parts. A will be either old or an exact value, and B will another one. You say first one is always old. Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter. I'll code it like that because that will just make sure that whatever you put in here, it will work. But good observation if you saw that. So we do int value A, value B. If parse.a is old value, I can do it like this actually. Value, or int.parse parse.a, and the same, we can do the same for B. So this is more generic than it needs to be, but I like to code it like that. And then we do int result is, and then we do parse dot multiply. We do value a times value b, and otherwise we do value a plus value b. So we can extend this basically to do more things, but this is basically the logic to implement the rules that they have right now. Let's see, and then let's see if what kind of rules they have. If it's always yeah, so every one of them has divisible by, okay, and then a number. So it can either split by space or just do a substring, since it's always that. This is just x because this is the rule, and we trim that, actually trim start. That will be so this is starting items operation rule. Skip the first one. Oh, also, I only have an as with 4 probably. So I need to do it in a different way either way. Let's do array. No, wait, that's not it. For each one. Select x 2 lines, sorry. Yeah, we need each of the lines, and then we do select x trim start. To list. Okay. So now monkeys is a list of list. Do I have one too many? I'm making a mess here. I'll clean it up in a sec, I promise. Let's see, input, split by. So this returns all the monkeys. Then for each of them, we split them 2 lines, but I want them trimmed. So we trim the start. Yeah, it should be to list. Okay. It probably got confused because I didn't have this one commented out yet. So now we do for each var monkey and monkeys. So we know that the first line we can have this logic. So the first one, let's see, var items is this. And that will be monkey for monkey like this. Yeah, list of int. And why doesn't it like it when I split that? Ah, because it's not a char anymore. It's this. I added the space, split by. Okay. So that are the items. The rule we have here. So string rule is monkey 1. After that we have the test, and and we can do const string test prefix is this. So we do int divisor is monkey 2 substring this.length, and then we parse it, int.parse. Okay. And then we have always an if true and an if false line, right? It's always if true first. And actually, since it's always just 7 monkeys, but yeah, I'll code it properly. Const string throw prefix throw true prefix false. Okay. So then we do int throw true is monkey 3 substring throw true prefix dot length. And we also parse int that one. False. Throw false. So now we have our logic basically. So let's make a monkey class. So we have a public queue int items, public string rule. These aren't accessible from outside. Int okay, public divisor, and then we have public int on true at private set. Come on. On false. Now we write a constructor. We do string rule int divisor int on true int on false params int need to do I guess int items. So we do items is new queue and we start with items. No. Capacity, IEnumerable collection, okay, items. Okay. An array is an IEnumerable, so that is fine. Rule is rule. Divisor, no. On true is on true. On false is on false. No. On false. And we probably put this logic here. Let's see. Basically, we can cache this. So we do parse rule like that. So we do parse rule is this. Yes, and then we do public int execute rule int value. We can still do that. Oh, what happened there? Bit of magic. And that's basically this. Oh, we can also do that here, by the way. I know, because it's based on the input. Yes. Never mind. So we have it like that. Let's bring this on. Okay. So basically we can do var m is new monkey. Now we can do it like this. Visitor on true. This at least cleans it up a little bit. False like this. And then we do items. Okay, so now we have our monkey class set up and initialized. Okay, let's keep track of that as well. Let's rename this monkey chunks. Do var monkeys is now monkeys is new list of monkey. And we know how big it is, so we don't need dynamic resizes. We can just add it here. We need to put it in a variable first. Okay, so that is that. Now we have our monkeys parsed. And it only took me half an hour. Great. Oh man. Okay, let's go back to the code. So the logic was do a round, loop through all the monkeys. If they have any items, process them. For each item, execute the rule. And then you divide it by 3. And then you test this. Okay. If I understood it correctly, right? So basically we get... oh yeah, I forgot about that. So we have const int round reduction is 3. Because basically we need to do that. We execute the rule, we don't need the big value. Because we need to divide it by 3 before we test this, right? Let's see, after each monkey inspect an item before it tests your worry level. Yes, before it tests your worry level. You relieve that the monkey's inspection didn't damage the item, causes your worry level to be divided by 3 and rounded out to the nearest integer. Okay, so yes, we can do that in one step and then check this and then do the routing. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. It's been Wolfie, welcome. Hi. So, just responded to chat here. So yeah, let's give this a go actually. So we can do, and let's actually return this as our result because we have a parse function that does nothing right now. We do return monkeys var monkeys is parse input, and we do 20 rounds. So 4 int rounds constant rounds is 20. And Danny Veron, hey! Also on YouTube, thank you. I think this is my busiest stream yet, so thanks for sticking with me. Ah, it's me, Shimei. Ah, nice to have all of you in chat. Am I boring you, or do you find this somewhat interesting? So we loop for int round is 0, round smaller than rounds, and we increment our round. So now we go to each monkey for int I is 0, I smaller than monkeys count. Actually, we do int monkey count is this. Increment I, so we loop through each monkey, and then we do bum 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 bum. For item is let's first get the monkey. Monkey. Is monkeys I. So we take the first monkey. While monkey dot items dq dot, we'll just say count. Yeah, probably count larger than 0. We process all of them. So we do our item is monkey.dq. No, items.dq. So this takes the oldest one. If you have 3 items, 1 to 3, it takes number 1, then it takes number 2, then it takes number 3. If you add 1, it gets added to the back of the queue. So that is how it needs to be processed according to the logic there. So yeah, item is basically just an int, so we do int item. Then we do monkey.execute rule, and we do it on item. So we do item is this, we update it, and then we do if item mod monkey.divisor is 0. Basically this gives us the target monkey. So we do monkeys. Oh, why did it not copy that? Monkey. If it's true, we do monkey dot on true, else monkey dot on false. Why is it complaining? Kind of in the monkeys. Sorry, this is the collection. Dot items dot nq. No, nq. Item. Okay, so this one takes it out of the current queue for the monkey. This one determines the new value for it, and then based on that and the rule, it throws it to a different monkey and adds it to that queue. Part 1 took me 45 minutes. You're still on course with that, yeah. Let's see. And basically, what we need to do is track how many times a monkey processed an item. So that is at the start of the... oh wait, can they throw to themselves? That's a good one. Let's see. Monkey 2, 25, 03, 17, 04, 6. Okay, so they can't throw it back to themselves. That would cause an infinite loop anyways. So yeah, that's not possible. Okay, so basically we need to track. So we do a dictionary. Int monkey tracker is new for this, and we do for if I is 0, I smaller than monkey count. Increment I, and then we do monkey tracker.add Hey Michael, welcome. Monkey tracker.add I, 0. And basically we will increment this value. Or we could have actually just done that on the monkey. That might be cleaner. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's better. So we do public int handle count. Get set. And we initialize this to 0. So basically what we can do here is monkey.handle count plus equals the item count. Yep. So now we have 20 iterations. Let's print out the bag for each one of them. So we do for each for monkey in monkeys, and I need to have that monkey because I can't. What is it complaining about? Let me just do it like this. For m console.writeLine. We do string, join, comma, and then we have the monkey.items.toArray. M, my bad. Okay. Okay, let's remove that here so that we can reuse it here. And reset it. Okay, so we have that. That will print out. Let's just run this first and change our program to run day 11 instead of day 10. So let's give this a run first and see if it even works, right? Boom, nice. Input string was not in the correct format. Let's see. It's probably this one. Let me see the split by int.parse x to still not. Okay, let me see. Oh. I didn't increment the on false. Okay, let me just see what it is. Starting items, okay. I'm off by 1 everywhere, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5. And this becomes 1 because the first line was the monkey identifier and I thought that I skipped that one. Let me see, where is rule? I need to prefix it. Okay. That is valid. Const string rule prefix is. Let me just do if rule that starts with this rule is rule.substring length. Okay. Input string was not in the correct format. New, false, old. Ah yeah, because I need to strip out more. I need to add this part as well. Getting there. Okay, overflows. So I need to make sure that it goes to longs and maybe even big ints after that. So let's make this a queue of long and probably ulong, but yeah, let's just stick with long for now. Boom, 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 boom. Like this. Okay. Let's just convert everything to longs here, and then we do the same here. Items, item becomes a long. That's good. And then here we do a long.parse. Okay, so that is everything updated. Still a build error. NuGet package. That shouldn't be an issue. Let's see, what is the error? Long to int, monkeys. Ah yeah. The iterator is still an integer, of course. Let's see, does it still have an error? Ah yeah, this is a queue of long, okay. Now I should have everything updated. Still flow going negative, so okay. So that is not good. Let me see. Let me think. Because that is kind of what I expected. The value is getting really big, but let me just walk through it to see if I'm not missing something, but I'm probably not missing something there. Well, the thing that I could do is move to big integer. But that's probably not the thing that we need to do. But I don't see the good solution right now. Let's see, is it big number? Let me see. Big numerics? No. Numerics.big integer. Okay, let me install this one just in case. There is a flaw in the logic. Okay, that's good. Let me run it first then and see what the flaw would be. Let me see. Rule is all times 19. 79. So this one should be 79 times 19. Yeah, and multiply through. In this part, int is enough. Okay. So this one gives 500 for the first. The first thing that I do turns the value into 500. Yeah. Item with worry level 500 is shown to monkey 3. So here, value is 500. Let's see. So I don't see what would be wrong there. Let me see, console right line. I'm just gonna spit out the items for now. Let me just align that with the first few things and let's see. Okay, that's interesting. Let me see where my bug is. For int I isn't incremented here. Let's see, because we have the monkeys and they have 2 items here, 79 and that. The second one has these items. The funny thing is that the small items never really show. Let me see. So now this should be monkey 2, right? And he has 2 items. I is, has I incremented? Yes. So this monkey has 4 items. 54. Execute rule turns 20. Wait. That is weird. Wait, what? Okay, I didn't get it. Let me check this. So it does 500. Then it was 620. Wait, what? How come they get added to the same one there? Wait, on false is 0 there. How is that? Then it adds to themselves. Wait. But that can't be true because the first rule here. So the on false rule for me is wrong. That's interesting. See, on false is 0. Okay, let me go back to the. So that is the error. It just goes bigger and bigger. Monkey 5. Okay. Then I probably have a problem in my constructor here. Let's see, on false. Ah, yeah. An issue with the casing there. So let's remove these console write lines. Where did I have the console write line that spit out? This one. Let's remove this one. Okay. That's better. Let's check. It's so annoying when you have something stupid like an uppercase when it should be a lowercase. But yeah. So these are the values that we expect. So that is correct. It should all work. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. And now we just need to spit out the biggest ones. Inspected monkey dot count handle count. Okay, so console dot write line. What did they want? The two biggest multiplied, right? Let's see. We found multiplying these together. Okay. So we do a var sorted is monkeys order by descending x handle count. Handle count, and then we take to array. We can do long results. Now int result is sorted 0 times sorted 1. Let's just make it a long anyway. And this was m. Okay. And now we do console that write line. Result. So this should give us at least part 1. That's 10,605. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. So now do the real input. So we remove this part that fakes our input to the test case. This code isn't needed. This one needs to be replaced by double new line. Okay. And the answer should be 50,830. Woohoo! Part 1 done. Huh. Yeah, and as always I spent most of the time chasing just stupid small little bugs in the code. But yeah. So that was nice. Got part 1 done. I'll read part 2 for now, just so that I can think about it, but I need to go home to the family and have lunch with them. So yeah, I only had an hour to stream this at this moment. So I'll read part 2 and then actually code part 2 tonight after all the things of today have passed that I still need to do. So yeah, let's see, part 2. You're worried you might not ever get your items back. So worried in fact that your relief that a monkey's inspection didn't damage an item no longer causes your worry level to be divided by 3. Okay. Unfortunately, that relief was all that was keeping your worry levels from reaching ridiculous levels. You'll need to find another way to keep your worry levels manageable. Yeah, okay. Smakelijk eten. Yeah, thank you. At this rate, you might be putting up with these monkeys for a very long time. 10,000 rounds. Okay, so that's impossible to do with those rules. With these new rules, you can still figure out the monkey business after 10,000 rounds using the same example from above. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. Is there a factor here? So there might be a repeating thing here that you can figure out. Probably need to diff those values to see how they stack up. So let's say we take 5, 2, 1, 6, 6. It doesn't fully scale, but it's in the same ballpark, right? For 1 and 10x. But there's a round... No, there's no rounding. Error. Let me think. The 2 most active monkeys, blah blah. The situation is now worry levels no longer divided by 3 after each item is back. You need to find another way to keep your worry levels manageable. Starting again from the initial state, your puzzle input, what is the level of monkey business after 10? Yeah, so this is probably something with figuring out a way to divide them all without causing an issue. I'll have to think about that. So I might stream tonight if I come up with an answer for this. If not, you'll see me tomorrow and I'll talk about it. But I think I'll be online tonight. So thank everybody for keeping me company. Yeah, it was fun to code, but it's always annoying when you have a small little thing like an uppercase letter that just throws off your input. So I should probably check to make sure that at least the parsing is done right, and maybe add some unit testing just so that you can validate that at least the parsing was 100% correct. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you tonight.